Dear word lovers, bibliophiles, wonderkinds, today I will shed light on pronunciation. First of all, before that, I'm telling you that the verb form of pronunciation is pronouns. And most students I have seen using pronunciation in a wrong way as pronunciation. It's wrong. Not pronunciation, that is pronunciation. In pronunciation, pronunciation, remember, in pronunciation, the word none, the feminine gender of monk lies. So, if you remember this formula, this practice, you will never make any mistake in spelling that word. When I was reading the 8th class, one day an English teacher came to the class and on the blackboard wrote a word that is CHOLER and asked the students to pronounce that word. None of the students stood up and answered. So I stood up and told that is cholera. And he smiled and told me, thank you. And told all the students that you never tried to pronounce that word, but this boy of this class told it as cholera, that is not cholera, that is cholera. Since then, I have remembered that word, that correct pronunciation is absolutely necessary. One day, I was going on a train, and an American was sitting there, and he told me, "Give me the bottle." I couldn't understand, and after that, when he hinted me to ask that bottle, that is a bottle, B-O-T-T-L-E. There are so many instances. One day, a Chinese boxer went to London for a boxing competition and he was finally defeated. When he came back, his coach asked him what happened. He told, he beat me. He could have told him, he beat me, but he told, beat me, that is B-I-T. B-I-T is the past tense of bite. So that is a wrong pronunciation, mispronunciation. When another man from another country came to England and took his square meal, and after that the waiter came and asked him, do you want more? He told him, I am full. He could have told it full. So if you do not practice correct pronunciation in your usual conversation, you will face a lot of troubles, a world of troubles that nobody will understand you, and also you will not be able to understand others. When I was reading in my college, I learnt the correct pronunciation of students. Up to that moment, before going to college, I was telling at a student. From that time onwards, I learned from my teachers that is student. That is not college. So come to the board and see. Learn pronunciation learnably. As you know, that is probable plus ly is probably. Learnable. This is a learnable video. Learnable plus ly is equal to learnably. So in pronunciation, noun lies. So you have to remember this. That is not pronunciation. That is pronunciation. I have written status. Most people I find using this word as status. No, that is status. Status. Then this is not expertise. This is expertise. Expertise. So accent falls on the third syllable. That is not data. I have also seen most people using this word, pronouncing it as data. That is not data. Data. So your stress falls on the first syllable. Then ta. Data, not data. That is not expertise. That is expertise. That is not status. That is status. COLONEL. Its correct pronunciation is cornell. If you ask a person that my uncle is working in the military department as a colonel, if you ask him to pronounce that word, he will tell Kernel wrong. Colonel, that is colonel. Then that is not education, that is education. So the stress falls on the third syllable. Debris, debris. That is not lieutenant, that is lieutenant. So accent falls on the second syllable. So, my dear learners, if you stay focused, if you are work to the rules and regulations of pronunciation, you will never make any mistake. And whenever you are using this word as status or data or expertise or kernel or education, debris, lieutenant, so you will feel that you are using correct pronunciation and the persons in the front will applaud you. So you write them down. In the pronunciation esplanade, there are two words, that is, one is leads and the second word is leads. Remember, Lead means a metal. When you are pronouncing the word Lead as a metal, you pronounce it as a lead. This Almeida is made of lead, not a lead. And when you are using it as to guide, he leads me, that is leads. When you are using it as a metal, it is called lead. The pronunciation is Lead. In the wordplay cosmos, there were two words, one word, that is BOW. What is that? When BOW is rhymed with COW, cow or bow, it means a tie, a token of gesture, apparel, your get up. When it is BOW means bend, it is pronounced as a bow. Bow means to bend down. It is a sign of respect. And also in the wordplay cosmos, there were one word used to in two ways, that is wind. Wind means your air, that is wind. And when it means to twist something, that is wind. So come to the board and see. Simply I have given you LED metal, lead, LED, lead means guide, that is bow, rhymed with the cow, COW, that is tie, get up, just you use it when you are going out. And the BOW to bend down, that is as a term of respect. When you met a principal, you bowed down your head, wind is blowing, that is wind. So, my dear students, I am telling you one thing, that your power of vocabulary is essential for making you learn and developing your knowledge, your insights, as well as boosting your personality. By the same time, if you mispronounce a word, it will leave you in the lurch. So what happens? Sharp is job. Remember, mind you, if you practice all these things, if you watch videos of Britishers, Americans, or any foreigners regularly, after 1 month or 15 days or 20 days, it will have a habit of yours, so that after that you cannot live watching those foreigners videos belonging to the foreigners. So my students, you watch all videos, watch this video, and stay focused on my video and give your opinions. If you like this video, share and subscribe. Thank you, muchas gracias. God bless you all.